comedy sequels almost always have an uphill battle because they're generally just not as good as the original. And the bigger the gap in between sequels, the less likely it is to be good. Luckily, Zombieland Double Tap is the exception to that rule, but I'm still a little worried about Coming to America 2. What's up everybody, I'm Johnnie Omega, here with another movie review, this time talking about Zombieland Double Tap. So let's get to it. Set 10 years after the original, Little Rock gets tired of being treated like a kid and goes off on her own. Those actions prompt Tallahassee, Columbus, and Wichita to go after her, but during their travels, they encounter newly evolved zombies. Starting with what I liked about the movie, I gotta go with the actors and their chemistry. Even though it's been 10 years, these actors playing these characters don't miss a beat. Their interactions with each other was the driving force of the first movie, and it's definitely the driving force of this one. And because they all work so well together, the comedy in this movie works well too, and that's a great thing, because if the comedy doesn't work in a movie like this, the movie doesn't work. And just to piggyback on that comedy thing, I like the fact that the comedy in this movie was the same as the comedy in the first one. As time progresses, what's socially acceptable as funny, for better or worse, tends to change, and because of that, the writers of this movie could have very easily toned it down, but I love the fact that they didn't. The tone of these movies are exactly the same, and if you watch both of them back to back, other than the fact that Little Rock has a growth spurt, you really wouldn't be able to tell that these movies are 10 years apart. I also liked a lot of the new characters too. Luke Wilson, Thomas Middleditch, and Rosario Dawson all did a good job. My favorite addition to the movie though would have to be Zoe Doyle. Some people in the theater with me found her character annoying, but she was written that way, so that's why it's so funny to me, because she played that character perfectly. And the four main characters all have distinct personalities, so to see all four of them interact with her individually was hilarious at times. As far as what I didn't like about the movie, I don't think the ending was great. It wasn't bad by any means, but I do think that the journey these characters took during the first two acts was a lot more entertaining to watch than the conclusion of the third. And another thing I didn't like is that I wish they would have used more of the new zombies. They made it a point at the beginning of the movie to emphasize how these zombies have evolved, but they really only used one of the evolutionists throughout the rest of the movie. But luckily I didn't notice those two things until after the movie was over, so it didn't affect my viewing experience during the movie. So in conclusion, the story was good, the acting was great. The movie definitely had me laughing during the majority of it, and that's always a good thing when it comes to comedies. All that being said, I'd say this movie is a definite add to the Blu-ray collection. So comment below and let me know what you guys thought about Zombieland Double Tap. And of course comparisons are going to happen, and this might not be the popular opinion, but I'd say this movie is better than the original. But let me know in the comments below which one you guys thought was the better movie. Thanks for watching. If you like what you're seeing, hit that thumbs up and click that subscribe button to see what we got coming next.